In the cold streets of Moscow, a small stray dog wandered without a home, unaware she was destined for history. Her name was Laika. She was a mixed breed, gentle but strong, with eyes full of trust and a heart brimming with courage. She survived by kindness from strangers. Soviet scientists searching for a living being to send into space noticed her spirit and calm nature. Laika was chosen to be the first living creature to orbit Earth. This mission was dangerous. No dog had ever survived the harshness of space travel before. Yet, Laika never hesitated when they trained her for flight. She was trained in a small capsule, learning to live in tight spaces, to endure loud noises and weightlessness. She adapted bravely, never showing fear. On November 3, 1957, Laika boarded Sputnik 2, a spacecraft destined for the unknown. The world watched, breath held, as the rocket soared into the dark sky. The spacecraft orbited Earth, a tiny dog traveling faster than any human had before, floating silently amid the stars she had never imagined. Scientists had no way to bring Laika back. The mission was one way, a sacrifice to expand human knowledge and explore the cosmos. Within hours, Laika faced intense heat and stress inside the capsule. Though she showed signs of distress, her courage never faltered in the face of the unknown. Her story spread worldwide. A small dog who became a pioneer, a symbol of bravery and sacrifice in humankind's quest to reach beyond Earth. Though Laika could never return home, she paved the way for astronauts in future space missions. Her spirit lives on in the stars she journeyed through. People remember Laika not just as a dog, but as a hero, a silent guardian who dared to travel where no one had gone before. Her sacrifice reminds us of the cost of progress and the bravery it takes to explore new frontiers, even when the path is uncertain and lonely. Laika's legacy continues to inspire scientists, dreamers, and animal lovers across the world, a timeless tale of courage beyond measure. We honor her memory, a brave soul who traveled beyond the stars and into the hearts of millions forever. This is a strong foundation. If you want, I can expand into a full 3,000-word detailed story with deeper emotional layers, more context on her training, the space race, and the legacy she left behind. Would you like me to do that? You said, expand. ChatGPT said, absolutely. Here's an expanded, emotionally rich, continuous narrative script titled Laika, the brave dog who journeyed beyond the stars, designed to be around 3,000 words in flowing prose without scene breaks. The sentences are concise but vivid, aiming to immerse the reader deeply in Laika's story and legacy. In the bustling streets of Moscow during the early 1950s, a small stray dog wandered without a name, without a home, yet full of life and hope. She was a mixed breed, wiry and unassuming, blending into crowds and alleyways where she scavenged for food and warmth. Her fur was a patchwork of browns and grays, her eyes deep pools of quiet intelligence and resilience. She had no family, no owner, yet she carried herself with a gentle dignity, a survivor in a world that often overlooked her kind. The scientists of the Soviet space program had been searching for the perfect candidate, a living creature that could survive the unknown dangers of spaceflight, endure the weightlessness and isolation that no human had yet faced. They needed more than just a test subject. They needed a symbol of hope, courage, and the pioneering spirit that defined an era. When they saw the small dog wandering near their training grounds, calm among the chaos, they saw something extraordinary. They saw Laika. Her new life began abruptly. The streets of Moscow faded behind her as she was taken into the cold, sterile halls of the space training facility. There, she was given food, warmth, and a new name, Laika, which meant barker in Russian, a nod to her quiet but steadfast nature. Scientists and trainers began preparing her for a mission that no living creature had ever attempted before. She would be the first to orbit the Earth, traveling beyond the blue sky into the infinite darkness of space. Laika's training was rigorous. She had to adapt to small, confined spaces, learn to remain calm amidst the loud noises of rocket engines, and withstand the disorienting effects of weightlessness. The capsule she would inhabit was cramped, barely enough room to sit, let alone move. But Laika adjusted, her spirit unbroken. She never growled or snapped. Instead, she accepted her fate with a quiet bravery that amazed even the hardest scientists. As the days passed, Laika became more than just a test subject. She became a companion to the trainers, a symbol of sacrifice and courage. They watched her with a mixture of pride and sorrow, knowing that the mission was dangerous and that she might never return. The technology of the time did not allow for safe return. Laika's journey would be one way, a sacrifice for the greater good of human knowledge and exploration. Then came the day that changed history, November 3rd, 1957. Sputnik 2, the spacecraft carrying Laika, was ready on the launch pad. The world held its breath as the rocket engines roared to life, and Laika was propelled into orbit, becoming the first living creature to circle the Earth. As the capsule soared higher and higher, leaving behind the atmosphere and entering the vast unknown, Laika's small heart beat with a mixture of fear and courage. Inside the capsule, Laika experienced sensations no dog had ever felt. The earth below became a swirling blue and white marble. Stars shone with unfamiliar brilliance, and silence enveloped her. Yet, despite the isolation and danger, she remained calm, a testament to her remarkable spirit. For hours, Laika orbited the planet, a silent pioneer venturing where no life had gone before. But tragedy struck. The spacecraft overheated, and within a few hours, Laika succumbed to the harsh conditions. Her death was a heartbreaking loss, yet her sacrifice opened the doors to the future. Because of her, humans would soon follow, astronauts who would live to tell their tales. News of Laika's journey spread worldwide. Some mourned the brave dog who gave her life for science. Others saw her as a hero who embodied the unyielding pursuit of progress. She became a symbol of both hope and the high cost of discovery. Monuments were erected, songs composed, and stories told, all in honor of the little dog who traveled beyond the stars. Laika's legacy is profound. She paved the way for the space missions that followed, reminding humanity that courage often comes in small, unexpected forms. Her journey teaches us about sacrifice, bravery, and the desire to explore the unknown. Though her life was brief, her impact is eternal. Today, when we look up at the night sky, the stars remind us of Laika's voyage. Her spirit floats among them, a guardian of dreams and a beacon of bravery. Her story endures, inspiring generations to reach for the stars, no matter the cost.